What's up everyone, it's Adam and today I'm back with a brand new lifeguard video. In today's video, I'm just gonna be candidly talking about what my first experience was like lifeguarding. I was 16 in high school. I just got certified over the winter at a YMCA and my first job was at that YMCA. So I'm basically gonna go through what my first shift was like, what was running through my head, how I handled the nerves, and some events that happened along the way. Now I alluded to this earlier, my first job was actually at a YMCA and it was during the off season. It was like the early spring, so it was indoors. And I was in high school at the time, so this was something that I was doing after my classes ended at around 3 o'clock. I would go to the YMCA and work from like 5 to 7 or maybe like 6 to 8. Now the pool at the YMCA was mainly for lap swimming, so there's a lot of like older people that are pretty good at swimming. So I didn't really have to worry about someone who wasn't skilled being in an area where they couldn't stand. It was mainly high level swimmers, so that was a little comforting. So when you show up for your first day, they'll give you a whistle, they'll give you a shirt. You have to bring your own bathing suit and guard shorts. And it doesn't have to be red, but as long as you're wearing the shirt, it says guard on it, so you'll be fine. Now, I remember I was very nervous because I didn't know what it was gonna feel like, and I didn't want someone to obviously drown and me to have to like go in and save someone on my very first day. So I have a vivid memory of me getting on the guard chair, taking the tube from someone I didn't know. I was the only lifeguard on duty, so like we would rotate on total coverage. So the guard before me would guard from like 4 to 5, and I would take over and guard from 5 to 7. And it was just one guard on duty and just everyone swimming laps. And I remember getting up on the chair and like it was such a cool, rewarding feeling. And that feeling of being higher up than everyone and like overseeing things, it gave me kind of like a cool confidence boost. Like I thought I felt so cool just being up there. That kind of overpowered the nerves of me lifeguarding for the first time. So I would like be up there and I'd have good posture and I would be all excited. And it's kind of like you like learning how to drive for the first time, just getting your license. Like as soon as you get your license, you're like super into like making every single turn perfect and checking your blind spots constantly. And so you're being like super overly cautious. And that was me like scanning the pool. I was looking at every single corner. Even though there's probably like 10, 15 people swimming, I would make sure that everyone was swimming with good strength and they weren't tired. I was definitely overdoing it because I was a rookie and I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Now during my first shift, my first scare came when an older lady came up to me, and basically when you have strokes or seizures and you've had one recently, basically I think it's by law or like your doctor says for you to do this or something like that, they go up to you as the lifeguard and they say like, hi, I just want to let you know that I'm prone to having seizures or whatever. So an older lady said that to me. And of course, like my first day as a lifeguard, I'm acting like all cool. I'm like, yep, like no worries, like a little smile. I'm immediately like in the back of my head, like, shoot, I gotta pay attention to this lady as well. Like, please don't have a seizure on my first ever lifeguard shift. So that was something that was running through my mind. I was giving her extra attention while scanning. But overall, for those who haven't been a lifeguard before, and let's say your first job is coming up this summer, after you're guarding for like 3 or 4 times, it starts to feel like more natural and more muscle memory. At first, you're obviously nervous and you're like thinking about where do I look, forcing your mind to like learn how to scan and learn how to react to certain things. But after a while, it just becomes natural and those nerves kind of go away. So that's what my experience was like. I didn't have my first rescue till like a couple months in, and it actually wasn't at the YMCA. It was at a summer camp pool. So it was that summer. I was guarding in the spring. So once I get into the summertime and there's a lot more people and there's a lot more guards on duty, that's when things started to become more action-packed, where I had to go in and make my first save. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found my story kind of cool or maybe even helpful for those who haven't been lifeguards before and are planning on doing it this summer. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next upload. Thank you so much. Peace out.